Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Coach Joe, YouTube channel Donkster Born, but built for Theme Park News. And finally, we look like, well, it seems like we've looked to have confirmation in this brand new update on the rumoured, well, not rumoured really anymore, Intamin 10 looping roller coaster set to be coming to Flamingo Land. Now, of course, like I said before in previous updates, before, the original opening date was July this year. However, it seems, I don't think that's the case. I think this is going to be a 2020 edition, seeming as now they've recently just been filed. I believe they've been filed on Rydell District Council as of around the 30th of May 2019. I believe these permits were validated. I think they were filed a couple of days before that, but I can't remember the exact days, but I did look on Rydell District Council. To be fair, somebody actually sent me the link to Rydell District Council and the planning application, well, not planning application, but the planning permits that have been filed and validated. So thank you very much to whoever it was that sent the link. I can't remember your name by heart, I'm really sorry. But thank you very much, that was really helpful. So basically, I'm going to put an image on screen now. Now, you're probably thinking, where's Colossus? What's this? Well, this is Altair. This is from Cinecittà World in Italy. This opened with the new park, well, more recent park, only a few years ago now. I believe it's 5 years old this year, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, very interesting park to visit and stuff like that. So this is Altair. Now, I've got information and details linking the coaster to other coasters in that model, because this is still set to be the rumoured located Hopi Hari coaster that was never opened, that was going to go to a movie animation park studio in Malaysia. So again, it seems like that's not going to be the case anymore. There are points to suggest it'll be coming over to the UK, but there are points to suggest it could be a custom model. But I'm sort of going to go through this information. I'm going to share what I've researched about this. So the planning permits, like I said, were filed on Rydell District Council. I've sort of looked at because it mentions the track length and the height of the coaster in the planning permits on the Rydell District Council website. So a 34-metre tall coaster. So that's translated out to 111.5 feet on the meters to feet translation on Google. I trust Google, don't worry. So I've sort of compared it, because it looks like this is going to be the model, the 10 inversion Rev B model, and there are currently 4 other operating models in the world. Altair at Cinecittà World, the Crazy Coaster at Lokojoy Holiday Theme Park, Velikuluski Mayasom Kombinat 2 at Wonder Island, I believe that's in Russia, and Lightspeed at the recently opened theme park in Turkey, Wonderland Eurasia. They all have a height of 108.3 feet. So even though this might be the same length, because I'll get onto that in a minute, this new coaster at Flamingo Land, I've translated it through with 34 metres and it's 111.5 feet. So this will be the tallest 10 inversion Rev B Intamin model in the world, which is something that Flamingo Land can have. They can take that record. They have a track length, like mentioned on the planning permits, at 875 metres. So that translates to 2,870.73 feet of track. So if you round all that off, it's rounded to about 2,870.8 feet. Which is the same as the rest of the Intamin Rev B models. Altair, Crazy Coaster, Velikuluski Mayasom Kombinat 2 and Lightspeed. They all have the same track length, 2,870.8 feet. So if you round off that 0.73 on the Flamingo Land, the rumoured Flamingo Land one, then it rounds off to about the same, just a couple of little inches and tens of inches and stuff like that. So not much of a difference in track length there. So there we go. So that's the main details that we knew about this coaster from the planning permits that were filed, and many people have said that a planning application will probably get filed within the next couple of weeks, maybe a few weeks, maybe even a month or two, along with these original planning permits. But to be fair, I did check on Rydell District Council for Flamingo Land planning permits, And to be fair, this is the first one that was filed since the 15-degree pitching roof was filed back in 2014. So it's pretty much going to be 100% certain. I think we can definitely, I think it's, unless something gets wrong in the planning permits or the planning application, I think it's safe to say that 2020 we will see a new 10 inverting coaster come to Flamingo Land for next season. As I said, I'm really excited for this. I think it's nice to see that whole site where Corkscrew once sat getting replaced by this new coaster. And of course all the children's rides getting moved. Of course we now know the cycle monorail has in fact been demolished. It will not be returning for the 2019 season in a new location. The runaway mine train, the kiddie coaster from American Adventure, known as Mini Mine Rush, back at American Adventure, that's in a new location now. The teacups, that's in a new location. The flying elephants, that's in a new location. The carousel, I believe, is in a new location as well. The teacups, I'm not sure if they've been demolished or not. I think they probably have done. But we already know that the cycle monorail has been demolished. And I think that's an absolute bargain. You know, an empty site from a former coaster that closed at the end of 2011, plus the removal of the cycle monorail and possibly the removal of this small teacups attraction. I think for a 10 inverting coaster to replace it all is an absolute bargain. An absolute bargain. And Flamingo Land are really going to go all out here. So I do feel as if this is going to be a great investment for the park. I think it looks pretty much 100% confirmed now. We're just waiting on those last few planning applications maybe to get sorted, and hopefully within the next couple of months we'll get it all given the green light and things like that. And it's going to be an exciting project to watch. Hopefully any of you out there in North Yorkshire can send me over some construction updates if possible. I'm free to use any construction updates if you've got any, or if you're at the park at all and you've got something to report on any construction, comment it down below a video. I'll mark it, give you a shout out, give you the construction update, give you another shout out just to be sure, and sort of talk about what I see in the construction update or what I've heard about in the construction update if it's just a written one and not a physical footage piece of construction update. So I'm really excited for this coaster. I can't wait for you guys to follow the development of this coaster, including the name and the theme. Now I do think we're looking at some sort of, I think there's two main routes that can go with the theme and the name. A pirate theme, because the Pirates of Zanzibar show is literally, you know, just round there. Or they could go with some kind of animal theme, just to keep with that Flamingo Land main theme. Depends on where the entrance and the queue line sits, because it could be in the Metropolis area where Velocity sort of is, or the area where Velocity and Navigator is and stuff like that. It could be one of those areas, so we could be looking at like a superhero theme maybe, or like a speed theme, I don't know. I mean, the two main suggestions in my opinion are animal theme and pirate theme. So again, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with this. It's going to be interesting to see what the colour scheme is going to be. If it is the relocated one from Hopi Hari, are they going to paint it up? It's weird actually, because this is actually taller than the Hopi Hari one that's rumoured to be relocated to Flamingo Land. So is it the Hopi Hari one? Are they building a custom one from scratch? I think it seems likely that they're going to be building a custom coaster from scratch. Because I don't think the tracks moved from Malaysia, you know, for a while yet. So in my opinion, I think we could be edging close towards a custom made layout that's just the same track length as Altair and the rest of them. But, you know, 3.2 feet higher than all of them. So I don't think we're seeing this Hopi Hari version just on the basis of that height waiver of 111 feet, or around 111 feet. And of course the Hopi Hari one that's rumoured to be coming and being relocated to the park being 108 feet, 108.7 feet. So again, it don't really make sense to, unless they get the relocated one and Intamin comes in and add a little bit of extra track to it just to make up that height and just join it up somehow. I highly doubt that. So I think it's either going to be, they're either going to bring the height waiver down just to sort of confirm it's the relocated coaster, or we could be looking at a custom coaster, which in my opinion I think is going to be brilliant. I think one thing that people really sort of judge on this coaster is it going to have lap bars? Because Colossus, the only one of its, the only turn inverter in the UK at the minute, doesn't have lap bars. It has over-the-shoulder restraints, and people have said that makes it a rougher ride. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm a bit in the middle, so next time I go to Thorpe Park I can make a full sort of decision. But I do feel as if this Flamingo Land 10 inversion one, if it's got lap bars, it's going to create an ultimate sensation. So I would love, me personally, I would love to get down there for the opening day of the coaster if I can. It would be a nice way to, if it's 2020, then it would be a great way to bring in the season, especially if it's ready for the opening day of the season. But I do think they should do some kind of grand opening for the coaster. Maybe, I think, because they've filed permits this late, maybe it could be a spring opening. It could be ready for the start of the season with like a sort of VIP press opening day sort of before the public opening, maybe. So I don't know whether they're going to do that, or they're going to wait till the summer and delay it a bit more just so they can spruce up that area nicely. It's going to be interesting. So thank you very much for watching this news update from Flamingo Land. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now, guys, my name is Curse Show YouTube channel. Keep learning the Curse Life News. I am Don Custabon, but built for Theme Park News, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.